Hei tēnei wiki kei te pito o te taone mātau e haere ana ki manurewa ki te tonga i tāmaki makaurau.
Follow me now. We gonna whakatika, gonna whakapai. Heia, whina i te hunga o. Kia whakatū whare paku, kia peita whare kai. Look what could happen if we all unify. Kia hula aka ona, bring that whānau vibe. Hula aka ona, bring that whānau vibe.
Hara mai whānau!
Marae DIY. Gonna whakatika, whakapai.
Marae DIY ka meke a marae. Have we got a huge project for you?
Tēnā rā koutou e te iwi, nau mai haere mai, e pari ana te tai, e timu ana te tai o te ākau, o manukau I tēnei wā, kua tae mai māua, me tō māua tira, ki tāmaki makaurau.
Aye, we're at Manarewa Marae this week, and this is the very first pan-tribal marae we've ever done on the show. Now, the wish list from the marae is pretty much about as big as the site. Wait till you see how big it is.
Ai, tēnei wā ka kitea te mahitahi a ngā iwi katoa, o Aotearoa tonu, hoi anō o te ao whānui. Nō reira, mātakitaki mai tēnei kaupapa o Marae DIY.
Mararewa has got to be one of the largest marae that we have ever attempted on the show, and just about everything at this marae is in for a makeover over the next 4 days. It's going to be a mammoth challenge for the team. Well, here we are again, lads.
Yes.
And this is going to be a biggie. This entire site's about, what, you reckon, 3 acres, eh?
No, I've got 100.
100 acres.
Yeah, no, it's huge.
It's a huge site, and there is a hang of a lot of gardens in here. So talk me through the, actually no, you talk me through the building stuff first, Monty.
Well, the building scope is humongous. I mean, it's big. So we've got massive decks, big pies, 2 of them to build. So there's loads and loads to do.
You got to dismantle those other ones there first.
Yeah, we've got some big steel beams to pull down, so they're going to be knocked down. That's going to be a bit of fun, but rebuilding is going to be the big job.
How big is that deck?
The deck is about 10 by 15 metres, so it's huge.
Ooh, okay, you're going to have your work cut out for you. How about you, DCG? You've got to make it all pretty around those areas, eh?
Yeah, there's lots of concrete to do. And I mean, we've ripped gardens around there, we've got old paths to rip up, we've got new concrete to put down, we've got to work around Monty and his crew so we don't get in a mess. Yeah, I mean, I think it's just going to be full noise. Absolutely, we're going to be right to the wire on this one.
I whakaritea kia tū tēnei marae I ngā tau whitu te kau. Hoi, no ngā tau waru te kau ke I whakatūngia ai te marae ne. Kia mau mōhio hoki tātou, kei manukau te rahi o ngai Māori e taki noho mai ana. No te hūnukutanga o ngā whānau ki te taone rapu mahi ai, ka hia kai te ngā kau mō ngā taonga o te ao Māori. Ara, ngā taonga I mahu I te kāinga.
Awa ko te moana ke muri nei, ko te mānuku hoturoa. Ko te rara, ko te huarahi, haere ai ngā tūpuna. Mai I te rataha, a wai te mata, ka whiti mai ki tēnei taha, ka tai atu ki waiuku, ka whiti atu ki reire ki roto I te tehi atu awa, ko te awa roa, a ka tai ki te awa waikato, ka huri no, ka tai atu ki te tuawheno o te ika a Māui. Nā reira, ko te moana ne, ke murira, ko te rara, ko te huarahi o tātou tūpuna I rungi o rātou nei waka. Te maungara, ko mātukutureia. Ko te rā pā, ko te wāhine hoanga o tō mātou tūpuna wāhine a te ata I rehia. Ko ia hoki ko te tūpuna wāhine o te hapu o Ngāti Tiata. Nā ko Ngāti Tiata I rehia. Ai.
Geordie usually does the queer interviews, but his auntie actually passed away last night, so he's in Taupo at the Tangihana, Karoha Takuhua. So what we've got here is, luckily, mahi Nikora is my whanaunga, and he's on the marae committee here at Manarewa, so he's going to help me do the queer interviews.
Pehe hoki te ahukatanga ki a koe, o maharatanga mo te timatanga mai.
I era ra tamariki tunu na mātu, utunu. Rui ngā hakaro. Ora ka mātu I tina moeho pe hātunu. Tai mama te nio tō mātu nei. Hehia, ai nene wa, ko pōwai o mātu nei. Umaia. Chake ara hoki ki ngā he era wa mātu mema, ko ngaru I te arai. Rako rātu I kite tō mātu, tō rātu nei. Mai, mo te marae nei.
E nui ana te aroha. Mō rātou ko weha te ki te pō. Nā te mea, tō rātou nei wairua ki kone, whakapuna hau ki tērā. Nā te mahana o te whare. Nā tō rātou nei aroha mo tēnei, mo tātou mo tiwi katoa mani reo. Ākoa no hea no wai nei. Tēnei whare e tuana mo te katoa. Mo te katoa. Pēnei he ehia, ahia, hāmona, hea. Kei kone te whare mara te pēnei tō rātou nei hi e tērā.
Audrey, what are your thoughts about the DIY and what's going to be happening here and the fact that you won't be able to be here for the next 4 days?
It's a very overwhelming thing to know that our people in Manurewa, you know, for our marae here, and it's amazing how you can see out there everyone's just come towards here and uffing each other, and it's just overwhelming, actually, beautiful.
He hato o whakaro mo te, he hato kupu Māori mo makeup artist. Makeover.
Mo te pani. Me te ripitiki,
Tātai tō pātai kia mahi, mane whakautu.
Heo, tō whakaro
He kato titiru mai.
Māka nei pātai ki te ake whakautu tērā. Good luck to them.
You reckon John Alderman's worked it out, bro?
Kanu ene, kei kone ngā pani, ka hore.
Ai, pēnei ngā wā katoa, kua tae te wā kia haere ngā kuia, kia mahue mai ko te hurupango hei hāpai ngā mahi, kia whakatā mai ngā ruru.
Well, our kuia have finally gone. They're going to have 4 days of some well-deserved R&R. I've got to admit, I'm really looking forward to the bro getting back. Not that Te Ori does that much work. However, this has got to be the largest site that we've ever attempted to do on the show. But with DCG and Monty on the job, I reckon we'll have it sorted.
Whakatika, whakapai. Whakatika, whakapai.
Kia ora, here at Manurewa Marae, and work is well underway. And just to up the ante, just a little bit, I thought I'd add not one, but 2 pet projects this time round. So in this area, in behind me, I want to put in a concrete pad and a basketball hoop, as well as a papatakaro, because there isn't actually anything here for the tamariki, as well as the rangatahi. Come with me now and I'll show you pet project number 2. This space is called the Aroha Room, and it's the back of the marae. At the moment, the kaumātua use it to congregate. We've got some artwork going on that's going to happen in the dining room. What we want to do is basically give it a complete facelift. So that's new paint. I'd like to get some carpet on the floors and some vinyl as well, so that when we're doing artwork, we don't wreck the carpet. So that's prep project number 2.
This is the biggest DIY that I've done for a long time, I think. Anyway, same story. We've got to pull everything apart. It's so spread out. We've got people working one side of the yard here, people on the other side. We've got pathways to dig out. We've got to rip up old concrete, remove trees, get everything prepped so the builders can get it all done. I really don't know how we're going to start it, but just got to get going.
Okay, so tell me, what have we got on the cards for the next 4 days, brother?
Okay, we've got to set up this pai shelters. We've got 2 of them, one over there and one on the other side.
Okay.
So we've got to get them set up, and they're going to be all built, new shelters.
Okay, and what are they going to look like?
Big structures. We're going to have roofs on it. We're going to have some sort of ply covers around the side, so we're just going to make it a little bit classy.
Yeah, and the pitch, because I know that the roofs, the problem with these shelters was that the water sat in and it didn't actually shelter them from the rain or the weather.
Yeah, that's right. So we're going to change the design, make it so when you're under there you can't get protected from the rain and the sun. So
good stuff.
That's going to be a bit of a difference. And then we've got the huge deck to build. So the boys are starting on that.
That deck is a mother. It's
a
so
monster.
big. That is the biggest deck
I'll tell you,
I've ever
it's
seen.
a monster.
Okay, well I'll leave you to it, bro.
Set back from the edge here, and I'll get a saw to cut a nice straight edge in against that, mate.
Yep.
And then if we just lift all of that up and you put it in a pile, so we can take it away afterwards, eh?
With the deck being built with freshly cut timber, the whānau want to make sure the new look fits in with the old.
I'd use a wood preservative like Zaladeco, which is a kerosene-based preservative, and we tint it up so the pigment keeps the kerosene in the timber. It will go, if we can tint it up to any colour, so if we tint it up to a soft sort of grey, it'll look like it's always been a part of the building, as opposed to a brand new addition. Hopefully more like that, the timber there on the back of that wall there, a tiny bit warmer, but as though it's been there for a long time.
Great.
I mean, there's a lot of stain on the building that I think that you're keeping, and some through there.
Yeah.
So there's a consistency there if we do that.
Awesome, because that was one of the Hapa's concerns, that things, you know,
they would
didn't look uniform.
Give it a unity, exactly.
Yeah, so that'll be great. The whānau have decided to put in a whole lot of different gardens, community gardens that everybody can draw from, which is an amazing idea. Well, tell me, what have we got on the plan here?
A fruit orchard and a medicinal garden and a kai garden.
Great.
Worm farm and a recycle area for the rubbish and stuff.
Oh, that's going to look great. So it'll be a one-stop shop, supermarket, chemist, all in one hit. Man, I need that chocolate.
Hey, kia ora, Bray. How did I know that I'd find you by the biscuits and the cup of tea? Oh, kei twai he ahua tangate mate. E kore tae te kaupare, hoi anō. Things must be going pretty sweet while you're able to have a cup of tea and some bickies.
Bro, I need some sugar, because seriously, this has got to be the biggest DIY in terms of just the area. I've been traipsing backwards and forwards. I'm tired.
Kei kona e ko tā mai te awhina, so I'll lend in my ringa raupā nei.
Those hands have never seen hard work ever, I think, bro. Actually, one of the kaumatas looking for you, and I need to go and catch up with DCG, so...
Okay, on to it.
Okay, see you soon.
Ka tahine ka himatanga mahi kua puta ke he raruraru.
I've just asked for another big digger to be here. To get it here, well, we need at least a 6-tonner and we need another tip truck. Otherwise, we're just tripping over ourselves.
Breaking up and removing all this concrete is slowing down the entire process, but nothing can dampen the enthusiasm of kaumatua Eru Thompson.
E te pāpā eru. Kei te kaha nei tō whānau I runga I tēnei o ngā marae hoi anō, kei te agua, kei te pēhea mai o whakaaro.
Oh, ātāhua. E te pai anō kāre a tāwhiri māta I whakaaro kia hara mai te rānei. E nā tō mātou kore hehia kia pōwhiri hoki I aia. Nō rere ki te haere tōtika ngā mahi. Te ātāhua I hara mai te whānau. Me taku mōhi anō e toru ngā kaupapa nui I toro he nei, e kohi pūte ana te kaupapa. Pēnei a mātou ko ngā mahi te whakaata mai anō I te aroaro o tēnei tō tātou marae, te manurewatanga o tamapāhore I tō mātou nā e hihi ana.
Anō nei e te iwi kei te hīkaka katoa te whānau ki te hāpai I ngā mahi, engari, kei te puta ngā raruraru. There's a shortage of equipment, the late arrival of materials is holding everything up, and despite appearances a hakua nei te āhua, ka re te rahi I te kitea.
Need more builders, more labourers, more machinery, more materials, more everything.
Dennis, I need a what?
Laser.
A laser.
Or a
Not a laser beam.
Or a dump. Anything that
A dumping level. Either or.
Either or, yeah.
Yep, either or.
Manukau welders have turned up with the steel beams for the new pai shelters. And placemakers are here with the timber for the new deck. Ka pai. Well, as you can see, timber has arrived. Thank goodness, matua, because we've got something to build with now, which is helpful. So tell me, Bob's actually Chrissy's dad, and he's in charge of all the building here for the marae. Tell me how it's all going, matua.
I think it's going well. Given the different jobs that are all going on at the same time, and the human resource we have, we've got the resources, just harnessing it and pointing it in the right direction.
You reckon it's going to come together in 4 days?
Oh, I think so, yeah.
That's what we like to hear.
Well, we've got to get this big structure down here, and I've had to wait till we've got a lot of people off site. It's a little bit dangerous, so what we're going to do, we're clearing the pathway. We're going to strop it, hold it with the digger as we cut it and disconnect and just lift it down. Hopefully, it'll go down sweet.
Well, brothers, sorry I haven't been around to help out today, but I'm back now and I'm pretty keen to get into the mahi. But it seems to me this has been a massive, massive project so far. How are we going, DCG?
Yeah, it has been big. Yeah, we've had a lot to sort out, and I think it's fair to say we're probably about 5 hours behind, actually. Yeah, what do you reckon, Monty?
Yes, you're not far off it, mate. 5 hours easily.
All I can hear is machinery, building, hammering, nails. That's all you're seeing, isn't it, brother?
Yeah, well, I mean, more would be better, but we've been waiting on timber, waiting on machinery, and more so, waiting on builders.
Yeah, so it has been big. You wait till tomorrow, because it's going to be huge.
I'm ready. Kei te rite koutou.
Whakatika tika, whakapai pai. Whakatika tika, whakapai pai.
Kia ora hoki mai rā e te iwi nau mai ki Marae DIY ki Manurewa I tēnei wā.
We've got a whole lot of work to get through today, as per usual. A deck to go in, which is humongous. We've got the shelters to go up. We have got to get the paths prepped for our pavers, otherwise that's not going to happen. Also the concrete to go on the Marae Aotea, gardens, water features, planting galore, painting, there's a heap to do.
Friday morning, here we go, and we finally got some progress late last night. So what did I say, 5 hours last night? I reckon we were ambitious. I reckon we're actually about a day behind. So it's got to be full noise today. Got to get this paving started. The paver's turned up. We've got to get footings in, really nail everything, water features sorted. I mean, I've got so much to do. I really don't know how to start, so I just got to get into it.
Today, I want to get the foundations done for the pai shelters. The deck's getting set out, so the deck holes are going to be all dug and finished, so we need to get out of the ground and into building.
How you feeling?
Oh, a bit tired, but we're all good, Whole lot of things going on today, and mate, I'm not sure where we're at, but everybody's still positive, so yeah, I'll have to stay positive.
Oh, that's the one.
Kāore e whakaihia ngā poaka I te pito o te taone, nā reira me kimia he huarahia no e ngaroa I ngā para. Ai kia ora e te whānau. I'm just outside of the wharekai of our marae at Manurewa, and Colin, the man here, they're devising a way of how to recycle all of our leftover waste.
That's correct. All food waste and paper waste from within the marae will be now introduced into a worm farm. This worm farm we're making from recycled materials, corrugated iron from the roofs, concrete blocks from paving. All these items will be used to construct a worm farm, and from this worm farm we're wanting to get fertiliser products which can be used in the gardens.
This is where we start up, okay? So that's this one big path here going over to there, okay? Right, so what we're doing is we're joining onto there in a big curve coming into here, and this is 4 metres wide. It would have been nicer to have cut straight across because that's where we're going, but we're basically going in a curve here, up and around there, and all of this is going to be taken away. That's it. Has to be done by 10 o'clock Sunday.
Yay, the paving stones have arrived for all the new pathways around the marae, but they present yet another problem.
These are the pavers, and as you can see, they're not square, so we've got so much cutting to do. So I'm just about to go and get a big drop saw so we can try and get some cutting done, because man, we're going to be cutting for 2 days solid. We've only got a day and a half to go.
Today what we're going to do is we're just finishing priming. We're going to put a skim coat over the top, which will completely change the colour of it. It'll also help our product bond to the surface, and then we'll do a finish layer. Hopefully later on today we'll be able to scribe some lines into it and create a tile pattern.
Check this out, whānau. Stone Talk have turned up with the water feature, which is going to be a centrepiece beside the wharenui. Karaweke.
These are features that are donated as well for the garden.
The guys have been awesome. I mean, they've got hard this to the marae.
Hey.
So we really want it to make it look as nice as possible, okay?
Definitely.
So everything's come except the pond liner, which we've got to get.
Right.
And we've got to try and stack it up and work out how we're going to do it. I actually think looking at it now, rather than rustics on that fence, what I reckon would be really lovely is like some panga.
Yeah.
Just some panga logs.
We're talking about maybe cutting out some of that concrete and putting a bit more grass on this Marae
so
out here,
it's just a bit soft in that corner,
yeah,
eh?
Yeah.
Do make him do that?
Yeah.
Watching Tiora get his feet dirty is about the solar eclipse comes around. That's about how much?
27 Marae first time. Yes.
Went through an entire series without getting his gumboots dirty. Woo, boy!
Turu wera wera. Anyway, 20 holes done, another 100 to go.
The curtain supermarket have donated all the fabric for these new curtains that we're hanging in one of the dining rooms. We're doing actually both dining rooms, aren't we? Melissa, tell me, what do you need to consider when you're purchasing curtains?
Well, firstly, like here, the warmth was a major factor with the big windows, or the heat was going straight out. So what we've actually chosen here is thermal-backed fabric, which is a great heat insulator. There's actually two grades of thermal that are available. There's the basic 1 pass, which is what we've used here, which is fabulous for the heat. But there's also a 3 pass grade available as well. But that's generally used in blackout situations. If you're actually wanting to cut your light out totally, which wasn't quite necessary here.
No, absolutely not. And you've gone with a nice neutral colour.
Nice neutral colour. Basically, your browns and your taupe tonings are nice warm colours. But also it doesn't distract from any of the surroundings or.
Of course, because we're putting a lot of artwork into the big dining room there.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Let's get this finished.
E te iwi kei kona i te marea, te iti me te rahi me ngā tāngata rongo nui hoki. Tēnā koe te matua.
Kia ora.
Kai te pēhara.
Kei te pairawa.
Ka te siro koe ki te hunga e mahi i nei runga i te marae. Hea nei o whakaaro mō tēnei āhuetanga.
Tēnā wā tāhu. Ai te piranga kia whakatū tēnei i ngā marae katoa te mutu. Ai, kei konei ngā rākau, ngā mea katoa, me ngā tangata, ngā kaimahi, me ngā traka e rā āhuatanga katoa kei konei. Nā reira, hari kua te ngāre. He mahi whakahono tangata, ne? Koe nā ta mea nui. Ā tāhu era wātu.
E te pā me mihi anō ki a koe, kai te mohi o ke mātou te nui o mahi, engari kua tae mai koe, te peitanga, te tāi nā kua whaiwhai, nā whakairo nei?
Kei te tautoko au ngā marae katoa te mutu. Taino ki tēnei kei roti taku electric nei, taku rohe. Ai, kei konei ngā rangatire e tautoko ana i ahau, i roti aku mahi. Nā reira, e tautoko hoki tēnei ki a ratau.
E te matua e harako tāku ko te whakapōrea a ia koe. Nā reira, ka waihotia koe te mahi o mahi, ne?
Tēnā koe.
Ka vai.
Kia ora. Kia ora rā, tēnā tātou katoa. Now, watch this stroke.
We're on a pretty windy slope on the Marae here with Ron, and Ron's been working on putting together a rongo plants for rongo, and what we've got is we've got some big trees here which we're just going to talk about the best way to plant them so that we get them to grow really well. So Ron, you've got these miro.
Yeah, I've got the miro, matapo, some tea tree and the pittosporum here.
Right, so what we need to do here is, because the meadow normally grows in the forest and it's got a lot of protection around it, we need to create on this windy slope a lot of protection so it'll grow. So we use the manuka, the matapo and the karo all for protection. We just plant them randomly all around the site, about 1 metre apart, and then we put the meadow in amongst it, and as these grow up, that'll protect the meadow. Okay?
Yep.
So we shall just lay them out like that, and then we'll come back and put the meadow in. Is that okay?
Yep.
Look, Paul, if you could do that, that would be so awesome. Honestly, that would save so much time and money. That'd be great. Awesome. Thank you so much, Paul. I'll see you tomorrow. Cheers, bye. Okay, well, that's pet project number 1 out of the way. Basically, we're going to be getting this new unit put in. The guys are going to be working on Saturday. Paul, their boss, is dragging them in from Playzone, and they've cut us an amazing deal. It's going to be less than half price of what it would normally retail for, so that's pretty cool. And we've also got the basketball hoop that's getting sorted out as well, so I've just got to sort out the concrete.
Au e, miharo hoki nei te āhua o te mahau hou, kei te peitahia te paparaima, ara he āhuatanga hou tēnei ki ngā marae. Engari nei, kei te raruraru taku whanau ngā Monty.
You're in the end of the day, although it's not going to be the end of the day for you yet, brother, eh? You're probably going to be here a while.
Yeah, we've got a long day ahead of us.
There's supposed to be concrete in there and behind us. But basically it's been, what, a shortage of resources. We haven't had the trucks to move things, haven't had as many builders as we'd hoped.
Look, it's been a lot of things. I mean, things have gone wrong. Our posts have been knocked. I mean, just a lot of things have happened all in one hit. So what can you do?
This is true. I suppose you just roll with it.
Yeah.
And I know too, having taken down that steel structure as well, you weren't able to work around here. There's been lots of hold-ups, eh?
Yeah, so there's been huge hold-ups.
Okay,
huge.
well my concern is that we're supposed to be laying concrete on the Marae Atia tomorrow, and the concrete company knock off at 12 o'clock.
Yes.
Looking at it now, that's not really...
It looks impossible, it absolutely looks impossible, but I mean, we may have to work around the clock.
Find a way to do it.
Yeah, we've got to pull it out.
Okay, well go do some work. Save my life. Go, save my life. Oh, man.
So what do you reckon? Are we going to get this done?
It's still touch and go, brother. I mean, whānau have pulled out all stops since lunchtime. We've made up time, but it really depends on how much more they have tonight and how early they get here and get started.
Okay. Ko rongo koutou ngā kōrero a taku rangatira nei nā, kia kaha koutou o manu rewa, te whakatutuki i te kaupapa.
Whakatika, whakapai. Whakatika, whakapai.
Kia ora e te ui hoki mai kia Marae DIY, ai, kei te kite anō koutou, kei te muia te marae o manurewa i te tangata, ka tika hoki rā. I te mea koenei te rā, e tino whakatutuki ai ngā mahi, e kite ake ai te whakatīnanatanga mai te ariātanga o te āhua o te marae. Now yesterday, did a little bit of hard work, and I'm ready to go again. Ka rei te mohio kei he taku hoa, engari kei te pai. Mā koe kōkiri te mai.
Here it is. I mean, man, this is just... I'm blown away.
Manurewa Marae, and I tell you what, it's crazy here.
It's like a war zone out here. I mean, look at the bags under my eyes now, day 3. We've got so much to do.
There's fill going in, and we've got concrete to go in yet, and there's nothing here, no concrete ready, nothing's ready for it.
I really don't know how we're going to do it. There's just people, machinery, everything happening.
I'm going mad.
We got to go, man. I don't know whether we're going to nail it. We just got to go the best we can.
Doing some hard mahi here. Very good. Very hard mahi. Yeah, all working together as a whānau, eh? Yeah, get a good sort of...
After I don't know how many Marae DIYs, I've finally got my way. Te Ori's tired of me whinging and is letting me go out and do some fun stuff. And so he says that this out and about is perfect for me. Oh, no way. No way. Looks a little bit scary, but like there's little kids on here, so you know, how hard could it be? Dan, that ride was so intense. Te Ori, for the record, I am so sorry. I am so sorry. I will never complain about you getting to do all the out and abouts and me having to stay at the Marae and be DIY girl. It's all yours, bro. All yours.
There's a fence that's running along between here and the car park, I believe. I'm not sure entirely what the plan is. And the children have designed the panels to represent the elements. So we've got wind, earth, fire and water. So they've worked in groups to do that.
Whenua e mete, tēnei tūnu moahi, ngā marae roto tonu I ngā taone. Mō ngā tangata pēnā I a koe kua hunuku mai te wā kāinga noho mai te taone, he wāhi nui tēnei ke kouta?
Tino nui me ki ka mate kāinga tuatahi, ka ora kāinga rua. Mo te nuinga o tātou kai tāmaki makaurau nei, o tira hoki ki manuka. Nā ke te mea nui, kia haramai ki te tei wāhi he pau whakawhirina ki tanga mō tātou. Mō mātau nei. Ka mutu Nā te ātāhua o te roha, te whanaungatanga ki te wāhi nei. Ka pūmau mātou ki koneki. Ētahi tamariki, kari te mōhi o kuwai rātou. Kari te mōhi o nōwhea rātou. Kari te mōhi o kuwai o rātou waka, maunga, awa, e rā mea kato. Ewa, ka tangi aloha ke nea. Nā rātou e ki mai. He whakaruru hau mō ngā iwi katoa. Ona te painga o te wāhi nei, matukutu rea, matukutu ruru, o te rahoki, ngā matukurua. Mōku tonu, hakua ka ki mai o ku korau, kua mātau tō ahi ki manutūke, ki riku pō, tōku waiwai rongo whakāta. Tāku e kia ke nei, kai reira te rahi o aku tāina, kai te wera tonu tō mātau ahi, te kāinga. E kore mātau tau, me taku waiwai ki tū whare toa, te wai paunamu hoki, o tira hoki, te aroa tūhoe. Karea kuahi e mātau.
We're just organising these trucks to get rid of the concrete. So we're just bringing the concrete truck in to help with the property stones. And we've got quite a few concrete, so we need to get these trucks empty.
Got to come back about 500, chop it out, jackhammer it out, throw it in the fill. Yeah.
No way looking for somebody. Ana, huarua ke koe noho mai ana I roto I te ngahere maitai nei nā, I roto tonu I te pito o te taone. Ana, nā ngā wāhi pēnei I tēnei whakameki, whakakāke I te mura o te Māoritanga ki roto I a koe.
Mautonu tērā ahuatana I roto I a, me I runga te mōhiotana, tēnei whenua no nāi no tainui, nā te teata, pūkaki ki te akitai, te wai ōhua, rātou katoa. I ahu mai au roto I a tūhoi, ke te mautonu tērā ahuatana, a Māori nei, a Pākehanga.
Most of it is rubbish. Okay. That's rubbish. All those old bits of timber rubbish. Scum bits are rubbish. Yeah, right. Bit of soil over in that pile there. We can grab some just to put around the edges. I've lost a digger driver. Can you leave that and get this area prepped here? I need it to start for paving.
With tomorrow's deadline fast approaching, Clark's equipment machinery is having to hustle. Well, things are pretty crazy still on the Marae Ātea. We've got less than a day to go before our koea return. The painting work at this marae, given even the fact that this building is humongous, has pretty much gone seamlessly, hasn't it, bro? Tell me, what's your secret? Is there something in this paint that we need to know about?
It's self-priming,
right.
Which it's got the undercoat in the product of the paint, so it actually makes it easier for us to just whack it on bare timber and things like that. So
that's half the time, effectively,
yep, Yep.
And you've also got a professional team here helping you out, but the whānau, have they been awesome in supporting us?
Awesome. I don't think, just the three of us coming here and with all our little angels around helping us made our job a little bit easier for us anyway.
Awesome. So you're going to be definitely finished on time, won't you?
Yeah.
Grab it like that. Just like that. If you want it about the same depth as it was in the plant, you can only do the best there like that. And using your peel, pick it up like that, so it's nice and firm.
Yeah, almost the end of day 3, mate, and not looking very good. Not looking very good. I mean, we've got still a heap of carpentry to be done. The decking's not even on the deck yet, so no roof structure's been built. Concrete's still going down. So, yeah.
We've got a major problem. We've run out of concrete. And we haven't finished the ātea, we haven't finished under the tangata whenua pai, so we've got to make some really hard calls very quickly. We've had one load go off in the truck already, too hard. So what we've decided to do is we're just going to get some boxing as a curve, pour it in the ātea, when it runs out, there it is. But what I'm really upset about is that means when we pave coming up from the Waharoa, the paving's going to come under the tangata whenua pai. Now, I think that's not going to go down too well with the komātua. We may end up having to mix that tomorrow by hand. I'm not sure. We've got to check the tikanga. But right now, we've got to get the concrete down. Just keep putting it at the end. Start pouring when you run out. It makes you curve.
Stop!
hika mā kai te papa mai te waho taku hoa nei a DCG. E tuku ana i ngā tono ki ngā kaimahi. Ko te tino tūmanako, kai te whakarongo ngā taringa.
Just finished doing the resurfacing here, and that's it for us. We'll catch you later. Bye. Ka kite.
Good stuff. The boys from Aiden Electrical have finished all the wiring and they're off as well.
Maha mā pai nā reka atu nā pahi nā iwi nei. Ke haere mai nā waka katoa, nā hau e whā, ke kone, nā pai, ke kaupapa. Ai, tino reka rawa atu.
After major delays, hopes are high the new deck will be finished in time for the return of our kuia tomorrow, and the gardens and paving should be finished as well. Kia kaha whānau.
Papa, just providing our kai for our hakari, our pupu, kei te hi ike ia I tēnei rā ai, Papa. Che. So we've got raw fish on the menu and some smoked fish, whānau. Oh, that is wicked.
That's too many.
How about that, whānau?
That's all the way from Riwaha.
I don't know why we're laughing. I think it's to stop ourselves from crying because this site has got to be completely finished by midday tomorrow, and we've still got a hell of a lot way to go.
Yeah, how have you gone, brother?
You've been a machine on that concrete, bro. You, Vance and the boys from Specialists have done a wicked job, bro, with that concrete, honestly. We've basically stopped all of the buildings so we can get all the concrete work down, and that has just taken out an entire day.
Absolutely. I mean, the deck here, I mean, we've just started with the decking, so we need to get this finished by 12 o'clock, otherwise a lot of people are going to be falling through that deck. So that has to be done, so loads and loads.
I love what you've done with the shelters, those posts.
Yeah,
are really good.
cool.
Maybe we can just carve them and chuck a tarp over the top. That'd be all good.
Sounds good.
It's been a one heck of a day.
It's been a trying day, but you guys have done amazing. Things are pulling together and the whānau are all working in force, so let's just hope we've got a plan for tomorrow.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's daylight saving, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. 8:30,
That's
9
not
o'clock.
going to do much.
And
1
maybe
hour.
we don't tell the whānau and then they'll turn up early and we'll be sweet.
Well, come back after the break and see if we get it done.
Whakatika, whakapai. Whakatika, whakapai.
Kia ora e te iwi nau mai hoki mai rā ki Marae DIY. Kua tae mai te wā, koine hoki rā te tāma e whakatutuki ai ngā wawata o te Marae o Manurewa. It's on.
Well, as you can see in behind us, we still have a long way to go. And with just hours before our kuia return, I don't know where you'll be bringing them back to, bro, but I can guarantee the whānau here will do their very best to get things finished.
All right, well, I'm off to Hotel Divan. Hotel Divan, ki te i ngā rurihi.
I'm going to go and check on the boys to see what the status report is with the DIY.
Big day today.
I know. So tell me, what do we got to do?
All this path has to be finished, right through under the pie.
Yeah.
We've got a plant all through here, finish the water feature. Guys, they've got all their building. I don't even know where to start with that. I mean, we've got 5 hours.
Okay, what about the area in behind us?
We just have to clean it all up. So it's full noise. I mean, I've said we're behind, we're still behind. We just got to really just move to the front, hun.
What about my pet project, my playground? I'm not
No,
going to
you
have a
get
chance to get
your
the
pet project,
cushion full bark and stuff in.
Just leave it as a pet. Keep thinking about it as a pet. It'll stay as a pet, and if it happens, it happens. Pat,
Okay, we might just have to put up the play zone gear, and that might be it for this time round. The whānau will have to finish it off later.
Yep.
Okay, well, I can live with that. Okay, so what have we got to get done today, actually, really, truly?
So we've got to finish this deck over here. There's handrails to put up as well.
Oh,
decking
really?
to finish.
Okay.
And get some roofs on these pipeways because they are pipeways, they're not posts.
Right.
So,
There were walls to go around them. Do you reckon we're going to get that done by the end of today?
well, maybe not, but I mean, if we can get a roof on for them, that's one thing that they can tick off their list.
Finish off the walls later, eh?
That's right, yeah.
Okay, now, because we have not got enough concrete to do the pipe here, what are we going to do there? we're going to try and hand mix concrete, we're going to pave it.
Well, that's right. Being a Sunday, I mean, concrete places aren't open, so hand mix it, get it in there, and it's going to be quicker than paving.
Mind you, it won't be dry in time, will it, for when our kuia returns?
No.
So, okay, those are the options. Check this out, look at this. Day 4, doesn't matter too much, it is finally happening. Pet project number 1 is going in. We've got this playground equipment to go in from play zone. We've got a whole lot of bark to go down. Fortunately, we're not going to get the aroha room done where we're going to carpet and lino that, but the whānau are pretty happy with the amount of work that they've achieved in the last 4 days anyway, so it's all good.
Ai rā, e te iwi ko tae mai rā mātou ki te wāhi e kia nei ko te Hotel Divin, me te mea hānea nea hoki tō mātou noho i ko nei. A tāhua te wāhi nei nei rā e kuima.
Ai, tautoko e. Tautoko.
Hoi anō e paku pātai o ki wāku ki a koutou. I have a few questions. Tētahi, he hao mahi ngā rangi kua mahu e ke nei?
A kena mahi wangini e tātou.
Ai.
O, te haere, tutu haere. Rapu haere ke he ngā wāhi pai ki te haere ki te mātakitangi, i haere mātou ki te Marae o tūranga wāwai.
Ana o nō hoki e tui, hei te pēhe o whakaaro i tēnei wā, kua tae mai rā ki tēnei wāhi, hoi anō a kua ke nei, we're going back to the marae, how are you feeling?
Ki no te, taku hinenga le, āra ki ngā mahi nei, ngā wāhi nei me ngā, me ngā tangata o te marae I enewa.
How are you feeling, Audrey? We're nearly ready to go back to the marae. Are you a little bit nervous?
Aye.
Ne?
But I'm looking really forward to go back and see our community and whānau.
Aye.
Waiting.
Has it been hard to be away from the marae for the last 4 days, knowing that, you know, everything's going to be happening there?
Some ways, but I enjoyed myself. I've never been away, you know, like this before, and it's actually an honour and a privilege.
Now, are you looking forward to having a little bit of a makeover with our, you know, because our man Hone, he's the person, he's the one that can make it all happen.
Yes, well, that's another thing. Yes, it's lovely.
Ka pai.
Beautiful.
Pea nei koe e Rosa, kei te rite anō koe, kei te rite koe mō ngā mahi ato mātou tohu ngā whakapaipai āhua, whakapaipai kanohi.
Māku me pene te whakātu ki aia, good luck ho. Kia kai ki te mairunga taka kanohi.
Ana kei te mōhi o tonu koe, a kua kene. A kua kene ka mutu ngā mahi whakapaipai kanohi, whakapaipai mako e ka hoki ki te marae.
Ai.
Ki o whakaaro ka pēhea te ahu o te marae.
Ki au nei, I roto tāku nei, hine ngaro, tāku nei kororo atu ki au anō, kia kaha hau, ki te tū, I moe rā, I a rātou ki te tautoko wa rātou ne mai, me kororo tērā hau, kia rātou e kore hau, kia kaha hau ki te kore tangiwani e tātou. Nā te mea he arawa tino nui hoki tērā mai mō tātou nei.
Kei te pai noi ho kia heke o roimata ki te whenua hakoa ka panipania pēa te peita.
He pai ana tērā.
Hei aha tērā.
Ai, hei aha tērā. Engari moia, mai na mātou ke rere papatūnu, ke api tōne ana mātou runga tērā whenua nei.
Kaua rā e pō he awangawanga rā nei mō ngā peita. Kei rei tōkanu. Ka waiwai te ahu, hei aha tērā. He aroha anō ki te whenua.
Ko te aroha ki te whenua, ki te iwi, ki te marae, ki ngā mea katoa pāna ki a tātou, tō tātou nei iwi Māori I roto tēnei rohi.
Ai, ka pai. Hoi anō, a kua ke nei ka tae mai a hone no reira. Kia tatari rā tātou ki aia.
Here on the Marae Atia, it's all go. The whānau have made a huge amount of progress with the paving. Still don't have roofs on our shelters, however, and the rain is about to start falling. So fingers crossed we'll get this job done.
Your hair's nice and short and you're already a tāhua as we are.
Kia ora, we got 2 hours to go here, and man, it is just all go. We got more people than plants. I mean, how do we landscape in there? These kids from Green Meadows, they just rock, man.
And it's part of our school project. The whole school is doing something that they can contribute to the community. And what better than a place to be on our marae?
I'm just going to keep it plain and simple.
Good.
So we've got 2 hours to go, not 2 days, but 2 hours. We're basically lost today because of all of the different hiccups that we've had over the last couple of days. We've never really made it up, eh, bro? I felt real aroha for you and your crew. My cuz.
Yeah, well, it's been full on, absolutely full on. I mean, we've had weather against us, we've had sort of not enough tradesmen, and also material hiccups, just a lot of things. Everything's sort of hit in one hit, so yeah, we've lost a day, but I tell you what, we're putting 100% effort into it right through to the end.
I'm just going to keep you very natural, Auntie. I'm just going to blow dry your hair for you and just put a little bit of bass on you, not a lot. You excited about today?
Very emotional.
Oh, that's a nice way to be.
So we've got about 10,000 worms in here at the moment, a whole lot of eggs. Each of those hold up to 12 worms. And the next year we're going to have something like 500,000 worms in here that are going to be able to process how many litres?
Around 500 litres per week.
500 litres of waste per week. That's awesome.
Is this something that you've had done before, Aunt?
Makeup, you mean?
Yes.
Good wash, face cream and lipstick, that's it.
Well, that's really all you need. That's why your skin's so beautiful.
Well, you can see the roof structure over there. The beams are just going up. We've got rafters to go on, but I tell you what, if this rain carries on, it's going to be too dangerous for the guys to get up there and put the iron on the roof. There's too much of a steep pitch, so we're just going to have to get the timber on and see what happens. If it carries on raining, we can't do it. If it doesn't, well, we'll get it done.
Woohoo! Finally, we have got the timber down on the joist for our new deck. Just got the railing to go. I don't think we're going to get the ramp up today, but kei te pai te ori, bro. Check it out. Sea of activity out there. The whānau are going crazy. The rangatahi and the tamariki have come to the party. Everything is looking pretty good on this front.
I'm going to keep you very natural looking. My whole kaupapa with this has been to not transform you into something that you're not.
Been quite overwhelming, actually.
Has it?
Yes, for me, personally. Yeah.
Overwhelming, is that good?
Well, there's time for everything.
That's exactly it, Auntie.
In the kitchen, it's a last-minute rush to get things ready for the kuia's return. Check it out, Matua Iru is so proud of all the mahi that the whānau has done. We've kind of pretty much been sixes to requirement, everyone will take a back seat this time around.
Yeah, waiho mā te whānau anō te whānau i arataki runga i ngā mahi o te marae ka tika oki.
Kei te pai.
all the carvings have been done. You'll notice now, Rose, that the mātukuturua,
Ki tēnā hau te pai o
you can see it
tēnei.
from the road.
Ai, ai.
But with the white background, it's just made it so much better.
Stands out
Definitely.
beautifully.
The pie over there will be finished in due time. And then we've also got the manaviri pie as well. You need to understand that most of everything just in this area alone, in terms of the gardening and that, happened within the last hour to hour and a half at the very most.
And then of course you know they've got all the orchard gardens in here and the rongoa down there. You'll be doing the veggie garden at Matariki.
Yeah.
And you should see the worm farm, it's amazing.
Is it?
Well, the whānau have done so much work on the Marae Ātea, but as you can see, it is still a work in progress. We didn't get the shelters quite finished, but with the help of New Zealand Steel, the whānau will get the roofs on in the next few weeks. Well, Bo, we didn't quite make it this time, but honestly, the whānau worked so hard this morning. The urgency that they brought to this kaupapa was just incredible, and they have done a mini miracle on this entire area just from today alone. It's been amazing.
Ai, me hoki rā ki ngā pūtake I whakatūngia I tēnei o ngā marae, ara hei papakainga mō ngā mātāwaka mo te hui ngā iwi, ara kua whakatutukia tērā kaupapa I tēnei wā. Nā reira ngā mihi nui a ki te haukainga o manurewa hoi anō, kia waiho ake mā rātou tonu te kupu whakamutunga. Nō reira whānau, tūturu whakamaua mai kia tūna!
He mea tau toko nā te manga